Welcome everybody back to the Ride Sharing Delivery LLC channel. And on today's video, I want to discuss about an NBA player who goes by the name of Prince Amukamara, if I'm saying it right. This past summer, worked as a Doordash driver, and I'm sure a lot of you already know about Doordash. It's a very popular gig economy based food delivery app. As a matter of fact, one of the top gig economy based food delivery apps and companies that's out nowadays. If I'm not mistaken, that's number 2 on the list between that, Uber Eats, and Grubhub. I'm not sure, but it's one of the top 3 food delivery gig economy platforms that a whole lot of people use anytime they may want to order food, and a lot of people drive for it as well. I mean, people who you wouldn't even think would be able to get approved to become a driver for the platform, because I have known some people. Case in point, yesterday I saw one particular Doordash driver who had a Doordash bag, if I could recall, and had on a face mask with the Doordash logo, because some of you may not notice, but you could order face masks that's specifically for Doordash drivers. They come with the red Doordash color, and they also come with the white Doordash logos. Anyway, she went inside of the restaurant because I was doing delivery for Grubhub. This was just last night, and it just so happened she got out of the car, because it's supposed to be a requirement to be able to have a car when your registration, or that you're registered to have or be the primary owner of, along with a driver's license, proof of insurance, just to name a few things or requirements. Anyway, she got out the car as a passenger, and I just don't know how that came about, because it's been other instances where I would see other Doordash workers, technically speaking, they all are workers, even though they're independent contractors, because they work underneath the Doordash brand. So just to make it more plain and simple. Anyway, I wanted to read the story about the player. He's an Arizona Cardinals player, or a cornerback to be exact, named Prince Amukamara, who did Doordash just to have some extra money on the side. And on top of that, he was able to raise enough money for a good cause on behalf of a foundation. So let me start by reading the article. Let's see, because I'm reading it from my desktop. Okay, it starts from May to August. While he was a member of the Las Vegas Raiders, Arizona Cardinals quarterback Prince Amukamara spent a good amount of his time dropping off deliveries instead of picking out passes. Isolated with his wife Pilar, 2 children, and 5 sisters in his greater Phoenix home, the former first-round pick needed to find something to do other than hike around in the Arizona heat. So he, along with his sisters, Promise and Princess, he that doesn't sound right. Began delivering foods. It should be, you would like to think, he, as in H-E, began delivering foods as part of a contest to see who could earn the most money, ESPN reports. Amukamara selected Doordash. Princess started working, for Postmates, and Promise signed on Instacart. Though it was just for fun, Amukamara took the competition with his sisters very seriously. You have to have great attention to detail, Amukamara told ESPN. And then also just being on the other side of it, knowing that, like, when I order stuff, I want them a certain way. After each shift, Promise, Princess, and Amukamara would sit at the kitchen table and compare their earnings. Eventually, they decided that all the cash they made would go to the Others Foundation. an organization, a 31-year-old, helped start in 2017 that has a mission to be an outpost of hope by providing aid, service, and support to those in need. When earning somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000, wow, that's a lot of money as a gig economy worker to raise within a span of a few months at that. Anyway, Amukamara did beat out his sisters winning bragging rights, and even better, netting a $25,000 donation to the Others Foundation courtesy of Doordash. That's huge, Pilar told ESPN. We're a new foundation. Princess raised most of the money for the foundation, so getting such a large lump sum was extremely helpful. During the pandemic, it's pretty tricky to raise money, and you don't really want to ask people for money during a time like this either. So we both thought it was really cool and really encouraging. So I like to put in my 2 cents, or after reading this, some of us like to think of ourselves as very highly, once we reach a certain status level, because there are a lot of other people, specifically a lot of other athletes who make tons of millions of dollars per year, who when be caught, and I don't mean to belittle or make any other the other people, because there's so many other people who do gig economy based work, whether it may be driving for rideshare such as Lyft and Uber, or doing food delivery for Postmates, Grubhub, just to name a few. Because there's several tons of food delivery companies and apps out there that people order from every single day out of the whole year. Anyway, I personally commend this particular athlete for doing what he did on behalf of a good cause, because he made so much money to the point where he allowed it to get donated on behalf or to a foundation. And I mean, he is you could tell by what I just read, the article, that he is a very humble person. And sometimes you have to humble yourself. One reason I say that is because, like the Bible says, God resists the humble. God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. And that means sometimes the more humble you are, the more blessings will come your way, judging from a biblical standpoint. And I just admire this guy and give him all the acknowledgement for being able to not be too arrogant or having so much self-pride to the point where he thought he was too good enough, which he didn't, to do a job of that nature. After all, I mean, times are very scarce and hard due to us being in a pandemic, which, you know, we don't know how long it would last or when it'll end. Anyway, I want you to all do me a very big favor by giving me a thumbs up, clicking on the like button below, and also, last but not least, subscribing to my channel, because I will be releasing more content. I know it's been a while. After all, around a good 4 days ago, I just started back to posting content after not doing it in 8 months, since the month of April. But like I was just saying, I will be posting more content pretty soon. So with all that being said, be blessed. Have a merry, well, Christmas is gone. I'm so sorry. I'm happy belated Merry belated Christmas to all of you. And not only that, but have a good New Year as well.